Alrighty, hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I have some exciting news for today. We have all new music, 6 hours of new music thanks to streambeats.com. It's not a sponsor, I just think that you should, promote the music that you're listening to. Lurking Pancake's got some action going on. We were watching from his camps. That sounds sus, Dev. That sounds so sus. I need to set up a shout out command as well. Cops pulled up next door and the guy ran, so we're watching that. Fair enough. That's nuts. Anyway, 6 hours of new music. I'm so happy. It's been so long since I've had new music in this playlist. And we get something that is old as our next song. Anyway, the VODs have been going up on the VOD channel. So that's cool. Hi VOD squad, if you're watching this. And if you're watching this still on Twitch, it's youtube.com/@Chillainous The VODs are being released 1 week after they have been streamed here on Twitch, because Twitch deletes VODs after 10 days. So Twitch gets it for the majority of its lifetime and then stops. So anyway, we're here back in Verdant Idea. Last time was a late night session, much later than I would normally stream. And we did all of our Botania flowers. So that's cool. On top of that, I've done a little bit of extra work, not just harvesting these guys here. Oh, we also made coal plants as well. I've done some extra work not only in gathering up things, as you can see here, 3k prudentium now, but we also had some new seeds. So we have seagrass. Where are my other seeds? Wait, did I only get up to seagrass? I might have only done up to seagrass. It's the wrong one. This one. Oh, I also did I do bamboo? Cactus? Oh, they're over here, yeah. Bamboo and cactus as well. So I've done a couple of extra seeds. Like I said, I don't want to be doing agricraft on stream for like 5 VODs in a row, but I need the progression, so apologies for the yawn. I've also decorated up this bit here. It goes a bit grassy-ish as we move down to the Tinker's Smeltery. I found that with 3 or 4 buckets you can fill up the lava with a stack of cobblestone. So as long as we leave 3 or 4 buckets in there, or leave some in the chest here, I say, after not leaving any. But yeah, we should be good. Apologies for all the yawning as well. I woke up not too long ago, not feeling very well earlier, so I just went down for a nap. Anyhoozle, so that is where we are at. Yeah. Probably get to working on some bees today, maybe. So we need a set of bees for the honey and honeycomb. But then we also need to continually like we might end up making a few enclosures just in this area here. Because we also need resource bees as well, so we'll see how that goes. On top of that, I feel like this is a new music. This is a new music. Hey, nice. On top of all of that, I have taken out some of the dead logs and have placed saplings in their stead. Because like I said, I want to make this whole island green. And just taking out some of the dead logs and placing them with new saplings. Oh my lord, excuse me. Yeah, it's made a large difference. It actually feels like, you know, we're living in a bit more of a live world. I've tried to get the tree distribution as close to kind of what I feel vanilla is, which is more oak than birch, but not no birch. I don't want to go kill these spiders. So I want to make Tinker's modifiers to get Silk Touch. What did I want Silk Touch for? And I don't even remember. I'm so scatterbrained. The only thing I do remember... Oh man, my inventory is full. The only thing I do remember is that we were testing bee cages. Excuse me. And we'll probably end up using them a bit today. Right, let's put away all of these blocks here. Gravel in there, sand in there. We're already looking heaps better. I'll throw out these cobble slabs because we can't really do anything with them anyway. If I just bloop, throw them over there where I can't reach them. I just realized I have no sound. There we go. I think you guys had sound, but I did not, so. Alright, boat in there. Yeah, we're looking good. Now, put those guys in there. Cardboard box in there. We might need to look at making a crescent hammer as well. What that does is that it rotates blocks, including bee nests. I tested in a creative world to make sure that it did, because when you pick them up with the cardboard box, they unfortunately keep their rotation, not the way you pick them up and put them down. So if I want this one here to be this way, to face towards me here, if I picked it up this way with the cardboard box, put it down over here, it would still be facing into this wall, so that's obviously a problem. But yeah, so we've got bees to do. We've got... Oh, that's actually what I want. A Tinker's Anvil. That's one of the things I wanted to do. Because then you can make tree chopping axes and... I'm thinking, and it's not going very well. Excavators and such. That's what I wanted, excavators. Yeah, so the Tinker's Anvil is an upgrade to the tinkering station, which allows you to make bigger tools that can break multiple blocks at once. What's more, it has more slots, meaning you can add better modifiers, such as Silky, which works just like this Silk Touch enchantment. Now, I don't remember why I wanted Silk Touch. However, what I do know is that you need seared stone to make the Tinker's Anvil, so I'm actually going to shave a little bit off the top here. Just like that. I found that you can make seared cobblestone by putting clay in here and pouring it over gravel or cobblestone. So that's probably how we'll make the smeltery from here on. But you can see here, it's nice and tall now. It can hold a lot of liquids. Have a look here. 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, 90, 99, 108, 217, 226. No, 126. 135 buckets. Sorry, blocks right now. And then God knows how much in liquid storage. So we can do about two stacks at once, which is ridiculous. And we might still actually, I might put in some more lava here and have heaps of lava storage. Or even put it like here on the side and this side for symmetry. But anyway, yeah, so we're gonna make a Tinker's Anvil. Oh, that's why I wanted Silk Touch. It was for the bee nests. That's the whole reason why I wanted it. We don't have a Tinker's... sorry, we don't even have a crafting table down here either, so that's something that we'll probably have to look into. I have one hiding under my bed. There we go, there's our Tinker's Anvil. Oh, that feels so good. So the silky cloth, we get the silky cloth. Yeah, so maybe we don't need the crescent hammer after all that talking about it. What did we get from that? We got the silky. So yeah, you can use silky cloth. You need 5 of them to get Silk Touch. Maybe. So we will probably have to make some. And you need to make cobwebs. That's easy. Actually, while it's still somewhat nighttime, let's go out here. I see 3 spiders. I see 1 over here. I had 1 hiding in a ravine at some stage. Like off camera. Like this one. It's under me somewhere. There you are. Hello. Alright, good. Yeah, so... Wow, that goes down. Yeah, so string is going to be, I mean, not super important, but it is going to be important for our progression. Now, did these guys... Crap. Apparently I can't Minecraft, bro. The other spiders surely despawned by now. Yeah, it's not looking good. Alright. It's fine. It's fine. I also went and got a heap more dirt, so I will probably end up making this area here a bit more grassy as well. It's kind of the things that I do off stream, is just boring, numb, mindless things. Yeah, we'll probably have to move our Tinker's setup from over there to here. Put our cobblestone gen in here instead. I did this while it was raining, so everywhere there was water, I kind of put grassy areas, and I will eventually make this grass as well, so it looks like grass and dirt. But yeah, so we might have to move all of this. Not that it's hard, it's just a bit of a pain. Ooh, another new truck. Alright, so we'll put that there. Sorry, we'll leave that there. Oh, that guitar is funky. I like that. Alright, yeah, then we just need a place to put all of our things. Oh, I like the like reverb or slapback they got on that. Ooh. So we could put a Tinker's setup up here so that we have a reason to keep going. Like upstairs. What's this? So we got the Tinker Station and the Part Builder. That one. That one. Jeez, that was loud. Alright, can we put Silk Touch on this with just one? Nope. We'll need to make a few more. That's fine. Yeah, so hey Disco, how you doing? We're starting work on Bees and Tinker's construct today. I'm just making the Silk Touch now. Okay, oh, I keep looking for the crafting bench, forgetting that I hid it under the bed. Here we go, give me those cobwebs. Alright, so silk. We want, not that one, this one. So we need copper and gold. Oh no, dude. We need gold. We might have to go into the nether. Alright, let's put this in here. That in there. Take off our booties, put on our gold booties. We'll repair the pickaxe as well. And then we'll head into the nether. Might also pack a bit more lunch. I really hope that anvil doesn't have a durability. Not that it's hard to make, but it would be a bit of a pain. An inconvenience, I would say. Alright, so, maybe we should harvest and cook some potatoes. Since we don't have cows. Oops. There we go. We'll cook a stack of potatoes. Compost the rest. Not that we need the compost. I mean, we are... Yeah, it's getting a bit insane how much we have there. Anyway, these are going to cook really fast. These ferni are pretty good. So if we look up Prudentium furnace, this is 160% speed and 135 fuel efficiency. Though maybe today we'll work on some Botania, getting some runes as well, so we can upgrade to Tertium. I think that's the next one. Alright, there we go. Then we put our silky cloth away. These boys here away. Those hives away. And I think we're good. I think we're good to go into the nether. I also should try making amethyst bronze armor. See if it has the good durability. Hello. Oh, whoa, why did I look back down so fast? Okay. Anyway, let's set... Hey look, that's one of my bees. Home. Hey guys, there's a hoglin nearby. Just wanted to let you know. It could be up there though, so I might be fine. Alright, let's go looking around for some bits. Hello. Yes, kill the hoglin. before it grows up. Hey, it cheated. Where did... There you are. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, so we're going to... I should have bought some building blocks as well. I mean, we could make crafting tables. I feel like I want to go this way because of this soul sand valley looking thing here. Food resource. I mean, I didn't get any resource from that one because it was a baby, so... Alright, so I'm going to start placing torches. Hello, beautiful Soul Sand Valley. I'm so happy it's this close to the portal. We actually... Whoa. Why do you have so many status effects, dude? Holy. I hope that's not a regular occurrence in here. Oh my god, we got a backpack. Guys, we got a backpack. We got a better backpack. Here, look, if I open this up. Wow. And it has stuff in it. I didn't even notice he had a backpack. Alright, anyway. I need to put a torch here as well so that we can see all of them. No happy gas in this update, so we won't find happy gas near the bone structures. Yeah, so we'll get some soul soil. Why am I doing it with my hand? Let me just use my brain for a moment. There we go. We get some soul sand. I actually don't want to move. Oh, that sound of the soul sand being mined up is cool. I don't think I've ever heard that. Alright, yeah, so we have soul sand and soul soil. That means that we can start consider making the soulium bees, I think it is. You need to give a bee soul sand. Have a look over here. I kind of, as much as it is... Oh, gold. As scary as it is, we might want to see if all the skeletons are super strong or if that was just a one-off. Well, we got 2 gold out of that, which I think is all we need, but I do want more. So we'll put a torch here, put a torch here. I'm essentially just pathing my way through the nether here. Ah! Oh no, they're angry when you take their gold. Alright, I'll just keep running. Yeah, so that is what I was afraid of. We have enough now for 3 ingots of gold. These guys here are fine with me. Just that other guy that wasn't very happy that I took his gold. I hear another hoglin somewhere. There it is. Ow, why do you hurt so much? Oh, I've just realized I need to make another pickaxe just to get back in. It is what it is. Well, this new music is really nice. It's actually kind of very somber. Yeah, so we don't need much. Just need enough to... Oh no. I'm not going to be wearing gold. Well, here's to hoping I can get to my body fast enough. Or that the piglins don't notice. Oh, never mind. Ow. Jerk. Okay. So we died. The piglins shouldn't be mad at us anymore down here. Now they're fine. So my biggest problem... What is this? Soulstone. Can you use soulstone for anything? It says it's used for mystical agriculture. So you can smelt it into soulstone. Sorry, into cobalt soulstone. Into... English is hard, do you know that? So it's just a stone... Oh wait, nope. But witherproof blocks. Okay, awakening pedestals, awakening altars, essence vessels, and the enchanter. Okay, we'll get some. Wait, that's an ore. Okay. So it looks like we will be mining this stuff, looking for the ores. There it is. It's interesting to know. So solium dust is part of the, I mean, as you can see here, mystical agriculture. Wow, we can actually just grow solium now. Normally you'd have to... Oh, it's how you make gas seeds. Wow. So I don't know if this is a lucky find or not. Yeah, tinkering table from mystical agriculture. It's also the soul siphoner enchantment. And then, what's the solium gemstone? What's it used for? I actually can't see what it's used for at all. But we have the stuff to grow it now, so I guess that's cool. Right, let's keep mining gold here. Nice. Alright, come on, piglins. You should be cool enough, right? Right, I just need to take a little bit of gold. Sorry, fellas. Hello, Skelly. I see you. Okay, we're good. We got gold. We out. Now let's put a little blockade there. English is the hardest language. Totally. Hello. You know what? I'm gonna kill this guy too. Nice, because that'll give us another golden nugget. And eat the potato. Good. Okay. Yeah, so if we make... There's 6 gold ingots there. So now we can make the silky things. We just need some copper. Okay, I'm pretty sure it was 1-to-1. Silky. So we want rose gold. Yeah, it's 1-to-1, and then that makes 2 ingots, and then you have to pour 1 ingot. Oh wow, we only need like 1 of each, not 2. So we just do that. I will put these 2 in. Actually, no. Although I should move all my metals into there so that I can find them easily. So then it takes up less space over here. Yeah, that Solium find was sick, so off stream I will get that seedificated and 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Though it doesn't take very long now, so. There we go, we have rose gold. And I think it's said onto the table, so like this. There we go, sick. There's our 2 silky cloths. Put these boys in here. I will eventually put in like a metal storage, so. Is there no upgrades or inventory contents? This one here does have inventory. It has black lotuses in there. That's cool. So black lotus is kind of like mana for your mana pool. So if I throw this in, loud noise, but it holds mana, so that's cool. It's not the best of black lotus, but it is a black lotus. Then we get out our other 3 silky cloths. What do you think of this, by the way? I think it looks really nice. Probably could use a bit more texturing, but actually maybe not even texturing. Maybe it's just the walls that are letting it down. And then as you can see here, lumber axe, excavator. Oh, it's called broad axe. Vein hammer. Perfect for vein mining. Then we have the scythe, but we don't need the scythe because we're on agricraft. So unless it can fully interact with agricraft, that would be cool. And then the cleaver. One of my first Tinker's weapons was actually a Manulin cleaver, which might be this purple material here. And this is a pretty good way to set it up. Quartz for sharpness, Manulin for the strength, and Cobalt for the speed. So very, very cool. Anyway, let's put on our silky things here before I get too much more distracted. All right. We have bees. We can now move the bees. I will have to probably pull in and out the bees to breed them and whatnot. And make a little bee enclosure where I can feed them. I think baby bees can go through half blocks though, so that's going to be a challenge. I can't use slabs. I might be able to use stairs though. We need to do science. But anyway, so there we go. We have enough bee nests there. So that's cool. We can actually start bees. I will get rid of all these ugly dirt blocks that are in the trees. Nice. And then I could also get rid of the campfires. However, I'm not going to in case I want to remove those bees into the open world. Because, you know, sometimes having a bit of movement is always nice. Right, we're going to go into my quote-unquote thumbnail world. And we're going to do some science. So I started making thumbnails in this world. But, yeah. Open a LAN. Allow cheats on. Time. Set mid. No, it's noon. Not that. slash do game rule, do daylight cycle, false. Okay. So we need to do some science. So we need to see if, by the way, this is actually our world. This is what it used to look like. So this is where the bed and stuff is. That's where the furnace is now. Nether portal up there. Trees and flowers and stuff. But yeah, so this is actually our world. But yeah, anyway, we need to just set up a basic little chamber to do some preliminary testing. Should have done these slabs the other way around. Alright, do we have bee spawn egg? Yes, good. Okay, so we want to make a bunch of baby bees. And we just want to see if the baby bees can get out. They can. Okay. Then if we do stairs. So we could put in like a double door system. And just go in one door and then into another. Yeah, so we'll make a room out of stairs and then also full blocks. Because we really only need to see if they can escape a stair. Actually, you know what I'll also do? This. Oh, I guess that's like the size of a slab, right? I'm pretty sure they're going to be able to get out of here, but you know, we'll see. There you go, increase our viewing area. Keep a slab. Alright. So now we'll spawn some bees in here. There you go, I've spawned heaps of bees in there. So if they're going to escape, they're going to escape. This looks better. I'm pretty happy with that. Then if I /kill at E type B. Right, so now we'll make the adjustment where we try kind of these slatted windows and see if baby bees can get out of that. I'm pretty sure this one here was trying. Do I have a flower? Okay. Preliminary testing says that the bees can't get out. Oh, never mind. One got out. Okay. Yeah, so this one here might be our way to go. Let's kill off the bees again. And try that again. I really just want lots of baby bees. Oh, they're getting out some... Oh, they are getting out through the squares. Okay. Alright. Well, look, it was science. They're not getting out very easily, but they are getting out, so... Next one could be fences, because they have a larger hitbox, like this. Oh, I think it's still half a block though, right? So might have to... That looks silly. And it still has the half a block up at the top anyway. But the less space we can give them to come out, the better. Alright, here we go. They have heaps of bees again. Hello. Did you... What the... Did I spawn you outside? That was weird. Yeah, so at this point here, I don't really know... What about trapdoors? Okay, so this is an interesting thought. So if I put... No, I didn't need to do that. I just need to see the ceiling. If I do it like this instead, and then a slabby jabby like that, one, that's going to be really annoying. Oh, I spawned it inside the block. That's probably how the other one got out. Okay, so we put that one down there, and then we go pretty ham on making baby bees again. Spawned a few of them outside. Okay, they're still getting out of there as well. They're sliding in between this gap here, which is very, very small. The only other thing I can think of is snow. Snow is probably the next best bet. I don't think you can put snow on top of fence layers though, can you? Nope. Yeah, so that's the problem. So we're trying to find a way right now to contain the bees for breeding. And that tiny gap there does not work. The tiny gaps in stairs do not work. Slabs, forget about it, they're not working. We're just trying to cut back on the lag here. So, the only... that won't work either. Oh, actually... So what if we did like an upside down stair? I still think that's going to be a problem. Can I... Ooh, hang on. That might be the way to go. Just remove these stairs here and replace them with slabs along here. Just to keep them low for this test. Alright, there we go. Okay, that seems to be working, and I can get to the bees as well. To put them in bee cages, to feed them. So if I wanted to do the breeding, do that. Never mind, that's not an adult. There we go. Yeah, so that and that, they should now breed. Yep. So we can still access them like that. Then we can use bee cages to get them out of here and put them into the actual farms. On top of that, we're going to try this again with glass panes. So glass panes are much, much thinner. But they look nicer. Actually, do they? I don't really know. Alright, there we go. So we're going pretty ham on the bees again. So they can't escape. We can get at them. Actually, this might be a good way to even do our bee farm. Then if we feel we need to, we could do this. And then, for decoration purposes, the bee got out through that tiny gap. Wait, hang on. If it can get out... No, this one here has a trapdoor there. So, yeah, of course it had more space there. Yeah, so we could even do it like this. Yeah, so we'd need a block to moss it up here, but... So essentially, it could just look like this. Wait, that doesn't need to be there. Yeah, so we could just have it look like this. To fit in. Then we put the bees in here. Get heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps and heaps of bees. Essentially until I feel like I'm going to lag myself. There we go. Yeah, they aren't really pathfinding, which is awesome. Well, they're not pathfinding out. It looks like they're going to. And maybe if there were enough in there, maybe they would get through the block or like, you know, push themselves through or whatever. Entity cramming and the like. But yeah, I feel like this is going to be the way to go. And it's super simple. Just a glass pane. And a block and a thingy. And then obviously the hives would then also go like that. Yeah, so nothing crazy, but it'll be good for breeding bees. Wait, did I just invent something? I might have just invented a new way to breed bees. However, that said, I think Zuma had a good one in, I think, Season 6 of Hermitcraft, where it held the adult bees back in one chamber and then you use flowers to bring baby bees into another area. But I think I might have just invented a way to breed bees easily. That doesn't take a whole lot of resources. That's cool. Alright. I don't really want to do that. I was going to put in a stream marker. So, yeah. So this is probably the one. Oop. It's probably the way we'll go. Very, very simple. Sick. Alright, let's go back into the stream world. Also, I do want to say real quick, the internet might drop out. We got new internet, but it hasn't been very stable at all, so we'll see how we go. Dev had to wait 2 hours to stream earlier because of a dropout. And yeah, so while we had slower speeds before, the connection itself was more stable, so anyway, I could even do my new design like along here. Like, that's how crazy this is. And then we can kind of work on all the blocks and everything. I prefer to do it at night though, where I know that I'm not going to release any bees. But yeah, I'm so happy we got Silk Touch. That's awesome. And then we can also, actually, you know what? Let's have a quick look at the bee thing here. Here it is. So we can start with silk. Wait, is silky one we can start with? Silky bee from reed bee and resin bee. So you breed the, oh no, guys, it's mystical agriculture for bees. To get the reed bee. I mean, that's pretty easy. Bee spawning in a reed nest. And then how do you make honey treat? Requires honey. Okay, yeah, so we're going to have to get the bees set back up again just to get the honey. So we'll do that tonight. I'm going to put my backpack away as well. That one there, since we now have a new shiny iron backpack. We could also try making some new... You know what, I'm going to try that. I need sand. I'm going to try... Actually have sand right there. And upgrade a piece of armor and see how we go. See if we can add an extra onto it. So like even just... What does tan do? I don't know. Anyway, this one here costs 6. So we'll do that. And we'll see if we can get some extra durability on our armor, some extra strength and, well, not strength, but you know, the wrong one. That goes over there. But yeah, it doesn't matter how much is in here, the burn rate is always the same. So it's best to do bulk smelting. So like you can do one item, it will use the same amount of lava, I think, as 64. Unless I completely misunderstood what I was seeing. Alright, so we get out our chest plate. We can upgrade it, and it gives us from 240 to 448 durability. From 5 armor to 6. It also includes some armor toughness. So that might be a good idea. What's Crystal Strike? Speed of the crystal comes at a cost. Increases attack speed but also restricts knockback angles. And then 10 to no longer takes double or more damage from certain actions. So I think we could make purple mail as well and maybe get some more durability. So we'll try that as well. But looks like we're going to be pretty in pink. I think I put away that other sand. Dang it. We should just keep a thing of sand here. I mean, eventually we'll move on to gold, so it's not going to be the biggest deal, but... Alright, we'll get 2 more smelting here for the mail. That in there. Mail. There it is. Mail. I'll put both of them in there and just remove what I need at the time. There we go. They're melted already. And we'll see if this also increases the armor durability. Okay, that in there, that in there. Okay. So 448. It gives us another armor. No, it doesn't. I was going to say it gives us another armor toughness, but it really doesn't. So I don't see any reason to upgrade to mail there. However, what if we put it in here? So 225 to 225, we just get Crystal Strike. The armor stays the same. The upgrades stay the same. The defense slot stays the same. We just get a little bit of resistance. Wait, is that on here? Maybe not. Yeah, so if we want to get the most out of it, it needs to be the main feature. So we'll melt that one back down. And we'll make purple leggings and boots. So there's the boots, that's 2. And then leggings. There they are. And 5. So that's 7. So we need to add in 5 more ingots. Two, 7. Yeah, so we're going to be pink now. That's done melting. Maybe we could put in a raw iron underside. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. Oh, but gold boots. Oh. Okay, well, we'll upgrade our normal boots at least. Man, I really like this. Alright, yeah. Yeah, so that one there, we'll put on that one there. So that goes from 195 to 364 durability. Our leggings currently go from 225 to 420. Blaze it! Now we are the prettiest person you have ever seen. Okay, alright, cool. I will keep the gold booties on though, because I will probably need to go back into the nether for more gold. Actually, it wouldn't be such a bad idea. I wonder if actually, if you silk touch, if it still upsets the piglins. Also, we have pork chops now, which is awesome, and leather. So like, that's real leather. I mean, you can use Erstas leather for everything, so there's no point in wasting real leather. I think the only time that leather becomes a... no, never mind, you can get that from there. Okay, so it's required for protection. That said, I don't know if we can actually use protection on our stuff, so I'll put these in here, put that in there. So it's getting to be... Didn't I have clouds turned off? I'm pretty sure I've had clouds turned off this whole time. Anyway, put that in there. I want to see if Silk Touch will upset the piglins. And since we have a few minutes before nighttime, we will definitely be able to. Alright. Also, best thing about Tinker Tools is that hello? Okay, good, I am wearing gold. I was a bit worried there for a moment. Hello. That's the problem living so close to Soul Sand Valley. Alright, let's see if they get mad. Using Silk Touch. I don't hear them. So maybe that's all we needed. Was just Silk Touch. However, that being said, I don't think they are very... Hello, Gus. I don't think they're close enough either. But you generally hear at least some sort of feedback. Oh, there's gold. Cool. Alright. So I will put a torch there. Still don't hear any piglin though. But you know what? I'll take all the gold I can get. I wonder if you can put this stuff in the smeltery to get even more gold out of it. Oh, there's solium. Maybe we can put just the raw ore in the smeltery. It does have smelting. Oh, to dust. Yeah, so maybe we can't get anything other than dust out of it. And then we're here at a dead end. I mean, quartz is never a bad idea. We'll also get that. And we'll just get... I mean, we could have still touched this, but I want the experience. Because you never know when you're going to need it. By that same logic, though, we're also not on enchanting. So, I don't know what I'm saying. Ignore me. But please don't, because I am the streamer, so... There's a little bit of something under there too. Yeah, so I'm definitely hearing piglins and now. Okay, there's the ghast. It might see us as we're on our way back up. Just Soul Sand Valley things in it. Hey, buddy. I hope you were squealing because I was wearing gold and you like it. And you approve. Yeah, I don't think we could have got much better of a an actual portal spawn being under the ground in a safe space. That's awesome. Not seeing much gold though, so alright, it is what it is. But yeah, so we're under the main ground in this tiny... I don't know if it's a... I wouldn't call this a pocket. Actually, maybe I was just seeing it through here. Maybe. Maybe I was just seeing it over there. But still, we're in a good spot. Very happy with that. You just don't appreciate it as much until you actually see it. Hello? Hey, buddy. Oh my god, there's a bastion literally right here. Okay. Bastion. We're not doing that right now. I feel like if we were to do a bastion, we would die. Oh, and it goes right up. Hello. Can you get out? Oh, I hope not. He can. Oh, you get mad at me for destroying the those piglin brutes? Well, now I know. Oh god, there's so many piglins around. What the? I hear music? Why I hear music around here? Can anyone tell me? Oh, it's right here. Hey, buddy. Just jamming, are ya? I really want to kill him. But at the same time, I don't. Can I bring you back home, please? Can I push you over to my nether portal? Not super far. How'd you like to come home with me? Sorry, that's really loud. Come on, buddy. Come over this way. You know you want to. Come on. We're well over halfway there. You can do it. Why are they freaking out? And they are... I don't know if they're still moving. Yes, this way. Make things easy for me. We need to keep them up on this level. Yeah, they're refusing to move now. Come on, buddy. Yeah, because if I attack this guy, we are screwed. No, not that way. This way. Yes, go this way. Don't you see that beautiful purple nether portal over there? Actually, what we could do is this. I can push him up those slabs. Oh, this way, please. Please. We're so close, dude. I just want to push him through the nether portal so that I can kill him safely. And I don't want to use lava. No, the other way. Dude, the other way. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a small passage. Just out of netherrack so I can kind of guide him in there. And then block off as he continues making his way. Alright, that should be enough, hopefully. Oh, wait, this way. This way. Please, please, this way. No! Yes! This way! In here. Okay, we've captured him. Now we just need to push him all the way to the nether portal. I'll wait for him to move over here by himself. I actually need to put one more block there so I can start pushing him again. No! He's trying to go that way. Actually, what I should do is make a little way out over here. Because then he might think he can get out. And then we block him in. Hey, mate, how you doing, mate? There we go. No, this way. I'll stay up top here. There we go. That was good progress right there. Maybe I knock this out as well. No. Come on, dude. You're so close. In you go. We did it. We moved him. That's hell without leads. Get this guy. No! Why did there have to be another one? Alright. A few hits at a time. There we go. Oh, we got another backpack. We got a copper backpack with a jukebox upgrade. So I don't think copper upgrades are better. Let's put it on. Oh, also cobalt. Oh my god, cobalt mail. So we could just put cobalt mail inside our bronze chestplate here, or even into the gold boots. That might be the better shout. Then it gives us heaps more protection while we are in the nether. Like specific, I guess having one that's good for all pieces is probably better. So if we put the chestplate in here and that one in there. Yeah, that's not doing too well in that slot. Let's try on the boots. Melee protection. Increases protection against direct physical attacks, but then also has 5% use item speed, which is why Cobalt is so good for Tinker Tools. So if I put it back on here, yeah, so it does have melee protection there. Having some just general melee protection would be good. Does it? Yeah, it does put it on there. Cool. Alright, yeah, so we'll do that. And we get a bit of blue chain. Got the gold booties again. Let's see if these duplicate into 2 when smelted. They do melting. It becomes 1 ingot, 3 nuggets. Rather than however many, I think just 1 nugget. So we need to put in an item divisible by 3. Hang on. So 1 full ingot, 2 full ingots, 3 full ingots, 4 full ingots, 5. Yeah, cool. Just watching the usual antics of the neighborhood. It was insane. Fair enough. There we go. So we now have 2 blocks of gold plus 2 ingots. What I am going to do here is I'm going to make an ingot cast out of some of the gold. We'll use... Actually, it doesn't really matter what we use as long as it's not gold, because we'll lose the thing in the meantime. There we go. We now have an ingot cast. Oh, that feels so good, dude. There are probably other things that we could have done with the gold that would have been better. But I'll tell you what, that's a good start. Man, guys, we've had a couple deaths already. Alright, so copper backpack. We need to see which backpacks are better. So, you've got backpack. Then you go into the upgrade ones, copper. So iron might require a regular backpack, or a copper backpack with 4 iron. So technically the iron one is better, I guess. That's just copper. That one is the slightly better. We could go gold. Not that I know how much better it is. Is it a good use of resources to be using gold like that? I don't think so. Yeah, let's take that jukebox upgrade out of the backpack. Take away the copper backpack, put on the iron backpack. Then we can put, oh, so yeah, the iron one has more upgrade slots than jukebox. We have chirp in there, so I can just play. We'll put steel ingots in here. 40 cops, 2 dogs. Only thing missing was the chopper. Wow. That's nuts. You weren't kidding. Alright, yeah. And then quartz nest. I think we already have a quartz nest. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so we didn't even need to silk touch it. We could have just gone for it. So we've had a few deaths, but it's fine. Anyway, besides all the shenanigans going on, how are you doing? Sorry, I'm also playing Melville Idol as well. And hang on, wait. I have that. Oh, that's why I couldn't do it. Okay. Yeah. So I'm also playing Melville Idol, doing stuff in the background, and I've just got to my biggest area. Alright, yeah, so we have access. I could also smelt this down into an ingot and we can use this for whatever. Actually putting cobalt on the pickaxe might not be a bad idea either. So maybe we do that. So we should get some mining speed here. 7.49. I don't know if it's enough to... I mean, it's like a half a speed, but at 7, it's not really going to make the biggest of differences. And then again, any speed is speed. Maybe we'll hold on to it. I'll put it over here. And I'm going to need that pickaxe back table. There we go. Okay, yeah, so we've got the silk touch, we've got gold, we've got bees. The thing that we need to do now is... Oh, no. Oh, wait, hang on, my time isn't moving. This is because there's something going on when you change game rules in another world. It moves onto your other world as well, so it could be a bit of a bug. I don't know if it's something to do with the mod pack or what, but yeah. It might need to have a mod removed, changed, configured, you know, whatever. Anyway, I can't believe we've got gold. That's awesome. And like I said, I'm pretty happy with making the ingot cast at first. items. Get in there. Even though we have blocks and we can turn blocks into ingots, I guess. But yeah, still pretty cool. I'm happy. Yeah, so the silky bees we probably can't do. Crystalline cones. Quartz nests filled with nether quartz that are placed in the nether will attract crystalline bees. Crystalline bees are attracted to quartz blocks and are very useful for bee breeding. So we might have to go back into the nether and set up a bee nest. It needs quartz blocks, huh? And that will give us the crystalline comb. So it says nether quartz into a bee nest. Alright, let's get out the quartz again. And we'll set up a small part of the nether area to do that. There's the quartz nest. And then it says quartz blocks. Quartz block. Block of quartz? Unless it means the quartz nest being a quartz block. Alright. Let's get in there. Man, I still can't believe we got that that guy. Hello. Yeah, I still can't believe we got that guy pretty sorted. Oh yeah, so we'll put the nest in here. Maybe we do it like this. Nest is empty. Use a spawn item on it to attract the bee. There are no bees in this location that will move into this nest. Use additional items to speed up. There we go. Now we only have to wait like a minute. Oh, gonna need some bee cages, aren't I? This is probably what they were given to me for this very instance. There we go. Awesome. Hello, I am back. I'm actually going to remove that nether quartz block. Good, I do have this. I might need this quartz, so we'll grab this. And then there's more there if we need it. What am I saying? Of course I'm going to get at least a little more. If we can get lapis, we can put... Oh, well, we can't put fortune on this one now because it's silk touch, but... Alright, so if we look up crystalline bee, we look up its uses. Ashy mining bee to make aluminium bee, tin bee, gold bee. Oh, hello. Hello. Type, high. Productivity, high. Weather tolerance, none. Behavior, diurnal. Endurance, medium. Right, yeah, so we will put a bee in there. So that's a crystalline bee. Nest is empty. Alright. So I'll grab 2 crystalline bees. I hear you, Gast, I don't care. Do I know what it is? Nope. I assume it's something to do with the time of day it works, right? Oh, that was... You know what? Doesn't matter. It's daytime. It's the antonym of nocturnal. Aha. learn something new every day. So it's like the regular bees in Minecraft. It works during the day. I just realized the area that we're going to need for bees is going to be much larger than I thought. Or maybe just... I don't know. We might also need to move this nest into the thing, so... Sneak while releasing the bee to reset its hive position. You don't even know how you know that, I just know that I do. Google. It was Google. Anyway, getting some of this wood could be cool too. I don't really know what we do. Can we use streamlights for anything? A room light. There it is. Can we use this for anything? Use it for biofuel. You can use it for the glowing bee, but you can also use glowstone. We have that outside. What does this do? Glowing. Tool can place glow balls. Hello. You. Come here. Gotcha. So what do we get here? Catch a bee in a cage and catch a crystalline bee from the nether. Right. Now I'm going to grab this. We need to do more science. And I'm scared to do it. Actually, no, not really. As long as I have access to quartz, I'll be happy. But we will need to make that enclosure. So we'll get some glass panes. I know we have some somewhere. There they are. We get some trapdoors. And you know what? I really like the ones that we used from the testing world. The spruce ones. Very earthy tones. So we'll actually go for that as well. Then we just need some moss, which we have plenty of as well. Although, it looks like I will need to grow some more at some stage. And I'll put this one over here. We will probably still need a campfire though, so... Oh god, I love Silk Touch. Alright, yeah, so we put campfire here. We'll put nest here. We put... Oh, actually no, I wanted that one further back. Like that. Campfire. Bee nest. I'll need some dirt. Actually, you know what? We'll grab like a stack so I can bring the dirt over. Never mind, the dirt is right there. There we go. Alright, then we place that there. Get the spruce, actually no, the moss. Make it look nice. Could also use some green concrete. But not right at this moment. Put the moss against that. Trapdoor up. We don't have the watering can on us. We don't have a flower on us. You know what? Now that we have that, let's put a flower. Actually, I probably should put like a white tulip or something there. You know, something a bit more that looks, you know, in place. And I don't know why I'm going to bother wasting moss if I'm not going to be able to see it. So just like that, this one here can have it though. There we go. We can now So what was it? Shift. Sneak while releasing the bee to reset its hide position. Sneak. Then we get out the other bee and sneak. Wait, do you need more than one nest? Oh no. Stand by, little bee. I will get you a nest. So that it doesn't go insane from staying awake all night. I just had a small dizzy spell. It's been happening a little bit today. I don't know if it's like just tiredness or what, but... Alright. Campfire. Nest. Wait, that's facing upwards. That's not good. I want it to be facing this way. Place blocks around it. Another moss. Remove that one. Place that trapdoor. I placed the nest up one too high. Don't go on the fire, please. Thank you. There we go. There we go. We're good now. Yeah, so that was almost bad. Have another red tulip around here? Yes. I mean, actually, it might be better to just put down a different flower. Put down this pink tulip. There we go. Why is the fire... Oh, of course. I have this one here open, so the fire is going through it. There we go. Cool, so now we have nether bees. Actually, what I need to do again, funnily enough, is make these accessible to me. Or else we are not going to get any resources from it. We don't have an automation system for it. On top of that, I don't have enough spruce. We're about halfway through the night, so I will get some more spruce trapdoors and we'll set up the other bees as well. And it doesn't matter if I make too many because we're probably going to end up using them all anyway. Get a little bit more moss. Doesn't really matter as long as we hold on to one. Alright, trapdoors. Yeah, so this will be replaced with dispensers. Then moss it. You can also use grass here, which we probably will. So I can do this. Make it green. Just for aesthetics, obviously. Get out the dirt. There, we get out the glass. Oh wait, hang on. I've put the trapdoors too far back. So glad it's still nighttime. Though we won't have super long. Yeah, so that was my bad. The moss needs to be along here. And there. We get the trapdoors. There we go. So now the bees can start actually remaking honey. For the first time in a long time. They will need flowers though, so we'll go get a couple. Maybe we'll use some of the flowers that we haven't used yet. Wonder if can bees use torch flowers? Uh-oh, we don't have much time though. Let's get one. Because otherwise they're going to get in the way. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Get a variety of colors. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's something. Oh, there's another trapdoor there. 5, 6, 7. There we go. Then I guess they also need some light, so if we can get a couple pieces of glowstone before they wake up. And just draw. No! Get back in there! Come on. Thank you. Okay. Oh wait, they can get in through the top. That's okay. Okay. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hello. You back here, please. There you go. Have a flower. Get back in the thing. Oh, that was scary. Right, then are you guys doing stuff? I don't know how crystalline bees work here. It just says endurance medium, so we might need to breed these guys as well. But we'll see. Then we also need glass bottles. Good thing we just have some glass lying around, right? There it is. And I think once you use the honey, you get the bottles back, so I'm not too worried about that. There we go. Also get out our watering can. I love it when things come together like this. What do you guys need? Do you guys need nether quartz? How do crystalline bees work? Maybe it needs nether quartz blocks. Crystalline bee. So that's bee breeding. We don't need bee breeding. Ah, here we go. Yeah, so it requires quartz blocks. Or... yeah, so just anything quartz, essentially. Quartz. Good. I thought I had used it all. Can we make quartz in netherrack again? Yes, but we need way more quartz. It'd just be easier to go back in and silk touch it. Alright, so we do this. Then maybe that. There we go. We'll see if that works a little better. Also, it's really hard to see which of these hives is now full. Might have been worth putting them up one block, but then breeding them becomes hard, so let's do a head count. So we have 3, 6, 8, 10, 11, maybe 12. There we go. We're seeing them all do their thing now. So honey, honey, honey. Ow. Oh no, they're angry because I forgot to put down campfires. Oh no, dude. That's okay. It's not the worst thing. However, I will need to make 7 times 3 is 21. We'll need to make 7 campfires. So yeah, that was my own fault there, and because of that, I also lost a bee. Then another 21 logs. I did it for the other one, but yeah, just scatterbrained. There you go, 7. Just need to make sure that these guys aren't mad anymore. They're looking good. And then we want to be under these blocks here. Nice. Of course something like that would happen. This is what happens when you don't fully fill in your holes. Well, now I know, I'm going to fill this in just a little bit. There we go. Make sure all of them have fires. Yes, good. Alright, let's try doing this again. There we go. We're good now. Then we can make a block of honey. And then with the honey, I think we can make the honey treats. We'll do honey treat. Yeah. Might even need a crafting table over here now. Learning a lot of places where I'm going to need things like that. I believe I lost a bee though. Right. 2 crafting tables. 1 for down here. And 1 there. Beautiful. And 1 here. Actually, here, to hide the glowstone. And we'll probably also need another storage drawer to put in honey blocks. Yeah. Luckily, I think I have some honey blocks. Sorry, not honey blocks, some storage drawers just sitting around. There they are. Yeah, so I will make a honey treat with the next honey block. Actually, no. Nah, look, we know that's for honey. Let's just do this. There you go. Honey treat. Is that part of the thing? No? Crystalline comb. It looks to be doing a thing. I might need to look up how to use productive bees. Do I need shears? Like the other one? Yeah, I might have to look up how to do productive bees. YouTube.com. Change the account that you guys don't see my personal account. Alright, then let's do productive bees tutorial. So it looks like productive bees was also part. Wow. Okay, so we've got a 7-minute video here. And another full hive. That one. Yeah, I got so used to just having all the bees. Having campfires and stuff that I forgot to put them in. Alright, real quick, let's stream up.
Productive bees.
Shh. Okay. By the way, if you want to watch this video, it is from Rocket14. And I'll say that because I'm obviously sharing this content. I don't really know if I can share this on YouTube, but I just need to know how to get started. But yeah, the creator is Rocket14. All one word. It's OBS here. Left monitor. Properties. I think that one. Yeah, it is. Cool. Alright. Yeah, so we just need to see how to get started. Requirements. Well, let's just go into the stuff here. So we have bee production, getting started, advanced beehive, bee cage, bee nest, honey treats. I just need to know Here we go, getting started.
To start off, the very first thing you need to do is find a vanilla bee's nest. This is going to allow you to get honeycombs as you harvest it. Once you've gathered a good amount of honeycombs, it's time to create your first advanced beehive. What's the difference? Well, the advanced beehive is going to allow you to open the GUI, in which you can see how many bees are in the hive, an inventory for honeycombs, and a section to place bottles to auto-gather honey. As an added bonus, the advanced beehive doesn't require a campfire to be harvestable, and you can move bees inside it without using silk touch.
You're kidding me.
Called an expansion box that will allow you to hold 5 bees instead of 3 and give you access to upgrades that we'll go on over later. I also recommend creating bee cages that will allow you to capture bees inside of your inventory. You could also right click on a hive with a bee cage and the bee will set its home position to that hive. So now we have the basics set up. Our next thing to do is figure out what resources we want our bees to produce. You may have noticed walking around the world that there are new variants of nests that spawn in different environments.
Okay, so what I want to do is the hang on, so I can interact with this? No.
Also craft these variants by looking at the recipes in JEI.
I'll just quickly see what else he says about it.
The conditions are met. You can check these conditions by clicking on the information button in JEI. For an example, the sand nest needs to be placed inside of a desert. Once placed, all you need to do is place honey treats inside, which can be crafted with honey and honeycomb. Each of these nests contain a new version of a bee that is solely used for breeding, as it does not...
Okay, so do I need to put honey treats inside these nests? Nope. Okay.
Produce any resources. These bees will also not enter any hive that you have placed down and will only live in their own nest. So why do we care about these bees? Well, if we breed certain solitary bees together, we can produce bees that are starting to be useful. Wild bees are much like solitary bees, but will gladly move into a hive as well. They primarily live inside of the end and also the nether. As an example, let's look at the slimy bee, which in the end will generate slime balls.
I don't want slimy bee.
Slimy nest block in JEI, we can see that it will attract wild slimy bees. However, the nest must be placed in a swamp biome. Once we place the nest down in a swamp biome and click on it with a honey treat, a bee will begin to spawn by default in 1200 seconds. If we want to speed this process up, we can just click on it with more honey treats. As soon as the bee spawns, we can click on it with a cage and bring it back to our home. Once we've made it back to our home, simply shift right click on a beehive and the bee will now begin to harvest honey and its own product into our hive. The output of the bee will be in a comb version.
Okay. So I don't need the nests here. The nests are purely for gathering the bees. What I need is the beehive. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Rocket. I appreciate that. Once again, don't forget to go check out Rocket14 if you want to see the whole video here. If you want to understand how the bees work. Because I did not. We're going to need a beehive, and we want the productive bees beehive. There we go, advanced oak beehive. Surely it doesn't take that much to make it, although it could. And then it doesn't need campfires either, man. Alright, let's give it a shot. So we need a campfire, 4 plagues, a hive which requires honeycomb. Excuse me. Hey Juicy, how you doing, mate? But yeah, so we're gonna try this. I need wood. Okay. Let's do. So we need a beehive. If we're going to do this, we need 7. But we'll start off with 1. A beehive, then we need a campfire, 4 more planks, shears. Hang on, it says it takes any shears. Does that mean that we can use wooden shears? Oh my lord. That's cool, so we don't have to use iron. Then we need campfire. Campfire! I am going to make 7 campfires straight up. Oh wait, hang on, we don't even need... For the 12 bees we have now, we really only need 4 nests, which is insane to think about. I'm doing alright. I'm having some trouble with the bees mod right now. Oh yeah, I forgot to turn back on the music. There we go. Alright, well, we'll make 4 camp. Make them all. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so that campfire and that add. There we go. We have an advanced oak beehive. Oh, they were quests over here. Okay. Good to know they were over here instead of in with the bee stuff, but whatever. Then moving bees is creating bee cages. Okay, yeah, so we get 12 extra honeycomb bee treats. We get 4 extra bee treats. And then the upgrade, not very useful on its own, but a necessary part in all of the upgrades, which requires gold and treated sticks. So we're going to have to move into immersive engineering with creosote. Oh, Lord. There is going to be so much stuff that we need. And wool. So we're going to have to look into... Is there a way to get sheep? A spawned sheep egg? Nope. And so I don't think mobs can naturally spawn in this world, even if there's grass. Standby 1. Sorry, I just had to blow my nose there. Yeah, so it looks like I was wrong all along. Now I'm trying to change, and I'm finally starting to see it's my fault. Okay, good. I don't know what to do here. Maybe we need to make some more bee cages. We need to for the quest anyway, so it's a bottle of honey or a block of honey. But we do have bottles of honey. And these guys here should have... Nope, they don't have any more honey. Okay, so it was planks. Anyway, yeah, so I'm being very, very confused. Then again, I was very, very confused when I first started using chickens in Sky Factory. So, leashing bees to move them is not only risky, but it's also very annoying. Agreed. Bee cages are the best way to move bees. Just keep in mind they break after use. Then we have reusable ones. In the world full of nothing, sustainability is key. Getting reusable bee cages would be a good idea. So we could do Hero of the Village. This is quests, so we need to do that. So we need an Amadron tablet to get that, which requires getting into Pneumaticraft. Surely not. Oh, I remember these. This is like the Amazon drone. I'm pretty sure you don't actually need... Oh, well, you do need a bit of pressure. And that requires plastic, which requires air, which requires a GPS tool. Air canister requires redstone and compressed iron. Okay. Yeah, we're in a rabbit hole now. Yeah, 5, 5, 5. Yeah, It's rabbit hole in time. I need to put in the nest in here. So we'll put in the advanced oak beehive right there. I am so scatterbrained because this is all new to me. Dirt, dirt, dirt. Sweet. Okay. We're in a position to see now if this works well. Let's grow that grass, actually. Moss. Yeah, so we're in a position now to see if this works well. Especially with the crystal bees. So we might actually need to capture the crystal bees and put them on this beehive. Also, the best thing about this system is I can just get in here and adjust whatever we need to. Can I grab a bee out from here? No, they have to be out in the open. I mean, I still like this. Like this. Maybe we keep this, because it kind of shows us a simpler time as well. Alright, hello. Alright, you. I want you and you. I want you two there. There we go. You there. You there. Now, they are not attached to this beehive though. I'm pretty sure that's what it's said to do. Just gonna pause the music again here for a moment.
If we want to spin it with a cage and bring it back to our home. Once we've made it back to our home, simply shift right click on a beehive and the bee will now begin to harvest honey and its own product into our hive. The output of the bee.
Okay. So it says the nest is empty. Oh, there are the 2 bees in there. Awesome. Alright, cool. It worked. So I will... okay. Grab these 2 nests back. Those fireplaces can stay there, honestly. Put that there in its place. There you go. Wait, the smoke is still coming through those blocks? Dude. Chill. Alright, so. We have quartz. We have quartz bees. Do we need bottles in here? Do they need to be filled up? Again, I'm going to go back and have a quick look-see at what they say.
Bee will be in a comb version of what we are trying to receive. In our case, to convert slimy comb into slime balls, we need to place it inside of a centrifuge, which will slowly over time process the...
Oh my god, the music they're playing on the video is the same music I've been using in the streams.
Combs. It's also worth noting that you can use a heated centrifuge or power centrifuge if you can use a heated also worth noting that you can use...
Okay, and then we need a centrifuge after that. Okay. We're getting somewhere. Slowly. So if we do centrifuge. Also turn back on our music. So for centrifuge, we need some iron and a grindstone. Grindstone, I think, is smooth stone. Yeah, it's a smooth stone slab. Okay. We're doing the thing. I said we'd be doing bees today, and we're doing bees. Oh, we do actually have just smooth stone because of the silk touch pick. Oh, that makes things really easy, doesn't it? There we go, smooth stone. Then we just need some iron. I also need to clean out my inventory because it's a freaking mess. Alright, rhinestone. Centrifuge. Centrifuge is an essential tool for any beekeeper. It allows you to process honeycombs into different resources based on their type. Keep in mind that some comb blocks may have different drops than their comb counterparts. Interesting. I am so full of garbage in here. It's ridiculous. Maybe clean up inventory just a little. We'll put the quartz nests in there as well. The moss goes in here. We can put the pasture seeds back. Yeah, this is just gotten out of hand. The quartz can go in there. I don't even know why those fireplaces are separated. Glass can go back in here. We're not needing it right now. Then we have the copper backpack and our old backpack. Where is our old backpack? There. Okay. Okay, so it looks like the copper bee... yeah, they are the... God. English is hard. Did you know that? I'm finding it really hard. Right, crystalline comb. We get 3 more as well. Then we get out the centrifuge, which I'm going to put here in the middle of places for a moment. Then we put that in there. It doesn't require power. It's a bit slow, but I guess that's the point of the upgrades in the quest chain. But if we have a look, we now get nether quartz. So there's nether quartz being produced. And then you also get wax. So wax you can use to make wax blocks, sterling dynamo. It creates 1,000 RF. That's not very much. You can use it as a fuel as well, which is interesting. What about wax blocks? What can you use that for? Upgrade. Changes the produced output to comb blocks instead of honeycomb. So that sounds really awesome, but it looks like we need to get into thermal press. And, oh, it's draconic chunks as well. Alright, yeah, so there's draconic evolution. Wait, is it draconic evolution? No, there's no draconic evolution, so it's just probably just something to do with the bees. What is it? Draconic comb block. Yeah. Which comes from draconic comb. What does it come from? Yeah, draconic bees. So it's a dragon bee. So that'll probably be somewhere right near the end of... Draconic bees operating in the end do not need any flowering as they are absorbing draconic essence from the air. While operating in any other location, the draconic bees must have another pollination source. So it would probably be best to do it in the end. Anyway, that's cool. So now we are getting quartz just for having them sit here. And this is filling up. So we'll see about that. Then we also want to maybe look at the bee upgrade. I didn't see what the name of the block was. The nest upgrade. Just slowly going through this video here. Oh no, it was in the beginning, right?
Their honey. As an added bonus, the advanced beehive doesn't require a campfire to be harvestable, and you can move bees inside it without using...
Alright, expansion box is what it's called. expansion box. Here we go. So it's just literally another honey. Wait, was it a honeycomb or a treat? I don't know. I'll get out one of each. But it's very, very simple. Just that and a honeycomb. Yeah, oak expansion box. And we put that on top. Now it can hold 5 crystalline bees. So I wonder if they need... Oh, it says breeding items, any flower. I wonder if we can give them wither roses. That sounds so evil. Breed, take death flowers. Okay. Barotherium up here. Let's get some flowers. What do we have the most of? Poppies, of course. Also, I just realized that we have netherrack. We can decorate up around our portal too. And it wouldn't take much because it's only a small amount. And then we can also use the nylium as well. Also, it's nighttime. I should be killing spiders. Since I'm pretty sure there will probably be a string bee out. But we just don't have access to it right now. There's spiders over by that Enderman too. Okay, so we have honey bottles. Though I don't really want to use them for food. More spiders just spawned over here. Let's grab them. Yes, I hear you, zombie. I don't care. Right, now I care. How many people have died on this world to have that many zombies though, right? Actually insane when you think about it like that. Yeah, so there's probably string. Oh, we can make string from hemp. Oh my lord, why didn't I think of that sooner? Why didn't I think of looking sooner? I'm out here being like, yeah, let's go kill spiders. No. Moron, do it the easy way. You're making it harder on yourself. So, hey look, chat, don't be like me, alright? Be smart. There we go, look. Yeah, so now we've got like infinite string. I'm out here like killing spiders, being like, yeah, I need X amount to make the silky jewels. No. No, you don't. Okay, so we got the bee expansion, we get 4 more honeycomb for that, and then the bee diner. Almost every type of bee needs a different flower. A feeding slab provides multiple slots in a single block, making feeding bees easier. There's just a chest and a smooth stone slab. So I'm pretty sure we can put these boys here in. Nope. Has to be made into smooth stone first. Well, that's going to be easy once again. With our silk touch pickaxe. Beautiful. Whoa, water! Nope. I don't need any additional water in here, thank you. There's already plenty in here. Okay. Probably didn't need to get that much. Probably could have just grabbed what I needed, but it is what it is. Alright, 32 stone. We want to make smooth stone slabs, so at least 3. Let's just roll with 3 for now. Then the netherrack, the nylium, some bone meal. Actually, we're not going to need to wait that long for it, so it's just going to be like, yeah, let's go decorate around the nether portal while we wait. No, idiot. Just do the thing. Alright, chest. Slab. There's a feeding slab. I want that one, and that one, and that one. You can put multiple flowering blocks in the feeding slab for your bees to have a centralized flowering spot. That's cool. So let's put it down and take a look. Okay, so we can put three sources in there. So we could do flowers for regular bees. We could do quartz for quartz bees. Where are my glass bottles? Oh, I put them in here, didn't I? Because, yeah, these guys here will be getting full. I will do that. Maybe you need 5 bees in there for that to do its thing. Alright, let's go empty out these guys, though. Gives us 2 honey blocks. Take out the honey treats, although we probably should make another box for them as well. There we go. Honey blocks. And then honey treats. Nice. Wow. Alright, let's have a look in here. Oh, it is filling up. It seems to just be like on a day-by-day sort of dealio. Yeah, so we might need to capture all of these bees and put them into better beehives. Thing is, I had a whole plan for automating this, and I did it, I think, in the last stream. Being like, yeah, here's how we can do it. We can do it this way. No. Game says no. Oh no, my whole activity feed is just broken. Oh no. Dude, what is going on? Yeah, I've lost my whole activity feed. Damn. Anyhoozle. Alright. So we've got the feeding slab, so we can put quartz and stuff on there and have a few other bees in here. That's cool. If I were to do this, and then we put down the feeding slab, and put the block of quartz in there. Then we do one here. We put the flower in here. Wow, that looks boring. Yeah, these guys are doing crazy good now. I should have made this. Oh wait, no, I couldn't have made that sooner. Never mind. I'm gonna bring you into what I do off stream a little bit. Excuse me. And that's the decorating side of things. So I don't really do this on stream because it's a lot of time. I really should put a barrier there. It's gonna kill me. Nom 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 nom. Good. And there you go, 4 more honey treats. There we go, cool. Yeah, so we'll put in some nylium and we will bone meal that. Hopefully it spreads a little bit. Put one there, and let's just see what happens. Bone meal, yeah. Not what I thought it would. Can you spread nylium? I don't think so. Okay, well then, I guess we put the reddest nylium and stuff up here at the top, closest to the portal to give the most dramatic effect. Plus it also gives like a little bit of texture. And then as we go out, the netherrack starts to dissipate. I bone meal with this and wow, it literally only just goes there, huh? Yeah, only on nylium. Wow. Alright, can I put crimson roots down though? Only on nylium. Interesting. Yeah, obviously I don't know much about the nylium blocks. We'll put one here though. There we go. Right, let's see if we can breed. Oh, never mind. They're not out of their shell right now. We are at 4 or 5 though. They are doing things. We're just not catching them. And then this is also giving us honey as well. So we might be able to extract the honey into the bottles. Let's try that. Maybe need like a full miller bucket. I'm pretty sure honey bottles are only 250 mil though. So maybe you gotta pump it out and package it. This is now going to be my life. Instead of doing agricraft, it's going to be bees. For the next hot minute. Can you please pop out of your nest? Is it because you don't see a quartz block? I really hope that's not the case. Could always find out by taking out the quartz block and putting it, you know, over here. Whoop. Could also just be that I'm impatient. Because they didn't come out there, so. Oh wait, if they are producing that stuff, then obviously they're using it. There we go. Yeah, and I'm just missing them, so. Anyway, we've got a little bit of nethery stuff going on up here now. I am going to replace this block with netherrack as well. And we'll put the torch back on it. Does it need the torch? Actually, it doesn't even need the torch. You can see other places around here that need torches. That one spot right there, which probably isn't going to be a problem. Then we'll have the netherrack dripping down as well. So not like heaps over here. Maybe just like that. So it looks like it's kind of creeping. Then a little bit here. Like that maybe. Put an nylium here because it's pretty close to the portal. Actually, let's put one here. So it looks like it's kind of spreading. Yeah, that's cool. And then obviously we can put in like a nether tree and stuff as well, like a crimson. Wait, do crimson fungi grow into trees? I don't think they do, right? But they are used in witchery, or what we think is witchery. Was it enchanted? Yeah. Ah, so these can't be placed anywhere except nylium either. Okay, we'll put that one there. But yeah, eventually we'll make like a staircase from here going up to that. Oh, that's interesting. I learned a little bit of stuff. With the silk touch we can get heaps of nylium though, so if I want to make it a bit bigger, can definitely do that. Yeah, so I want to see if these guys here are doing anything. I want to see them. Oh, we have a dark spot here on top of this bush. What? Okay, so we put the torch there. I used silk touch on that. I should have got that piece of grass back, right? Or am I just stupid? That looks heaps good now. Not like crazy good, but it adds a bit more interest. Put that there as well. And yeah, these bees are doing great. But yeah, I want to see these guys here doing their thing. So if we go to sleep, they should pop out first thing in the morning. We still have a few seconds before we can go to sleep, so we'll just harvest all of our mystical agriculture plants. Like I said, been working on them quite a bit. I can't wait to move on to like gold. And we don't have to get it from the nether. Not that that's a huge problem. I mean, it was at first, obviously. We died, so. But it would be nice to be able to farm it here as well. Actually, if we look up gold seeds. Yeah, they're in tier 3. For tier 3, you need to do the runic altar with one of each. Oh, look, there's the lapis. With one of each essence. And then you also need the tertium. We can get tertium, even just to make tertium furnaces. But yeah, that's not the... Actually, tertium furnaces do make things very, very fast. And more fuel efficient, so maybe we should actually roll into that. Alright. Let's head over here. The quartz bees are out. I see their little icon. It appears they are using the feeding slab. But what I want to do is this and breed them. Thank you. There you go. Oh, look at how tiny it is. I swear that's smaller than the regular bees. Oh, that's so cute. Hang on. No, hey, stop putting your butt towards me. Also, field of view. I hope I got that in the shot. Oh, look. I did, just barely. I can probably take a better shot. What I'm doing here is I am taking a thumbnail. So those of you on the VOD squad, youtube.com/@ChillainousLive, you guys are seeing me take the thumbnail live. And you guys would have seen it, which helps you click on this video. So, hi VOD squad. Alright. I'm noticing I'm repeating myself a lot. Probably because I'm feeling like I'm running around in circles and not doing much. Even though we've actually done a good amount, it doesn't feel like it. Alright, so from here, we got, from crystalline comb, we've got the iron comb. So this is how we create iron. We don't really need to worry too much about iron because we have the mystical agriculture. And we have a good amount of iron anyway. So if I wanted to melt iron, here we go. Look, I have all of this iron. This would take forever to be, you know, pulled out of the smelter. And there are no redstone clocks either, so you have to make them all manually. Not that we have redstone to make redstone clocks, but... Could also use some wart block up there as well. All right, yeah. So anyway, but we do need iron to make silver. So that's the thing. Gold also. Where does gold come from? Gold comes from nether gold bee nest and a block of gold. So we can actually just get straight into gold by the looks of things. And I grabbed all... I smelted all the gold. Okay. So we're going to go back into... Oh, now that we have the ingot cast, I feel comfortable smelting this copper and iron in here. Yeah, so we're going to have to go find some more gold ore to get gold. And then, so if we look up gold, we want the gold bee nest. It also, oh no. It needs a diamond sword. And we don't have access to diamonds yet. Alright, let's go through a small chain here. So there's diamond combs, which comes from lapis, which comes from redstone, which comes from glowing. Okay. So for that, we need a glowing bee, which gives a chance of glowing comb. This is glowstone nest. Okay, we can do that. We can do a glowstone one. So this will get us into, well, closer to redstone. It gives me a good chance to use these 2 wood planks that are just hanging around doing nothing. There you go, there's the glowstone nest. This will need to be put into the nether, I'm pretty sure. Attracts glowing bees in the nether. Must be placed in the nether to attract bees. Yeah. Hey, buddy. How you doing? You are about to be a lot more dead. Didn't even give us gold. Yeah, just adding tiny little details. Hello. Giving it tiny little details like that is the way to go. I don't have any nether nests. I must have put them away. So we'll put that there, put that there. Nest is empty. Use the spawn item on it to attract a thing. That's 5 minutes. We're going to drastically reduce that. And as you can see, we have glowstone over there. So we have bee cages. Goes into discovery mode and also flashes like it's dying. All right. Is it like flash, 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 flash? Or is it like flash, then a while, and then flash again? Either way, it does that too, but it does like the fizzle flash when the filament is going. Okay. I will resync it when I'm done stream. Right, there is one glowing bee. We're going to need more glowstone. Do I have a regular pick? Yes. Can I use... Turn that off. Can I use glowstone? We're about to find out. That spawned right into that tree, didn't it? Okay, those hoglins aren't seeming to mind me now. Alright, here we go. Glowstone. No. Okay. Can we break it down like that? No. That would be a cool quality of life thing if you could break down glowstone blocks like that. Three minutes? No, thank you. Oh, might be too much. Minute and a half. I'm much happier with a minute and a half. And we can open... Well, we could open this back up. Because we kind of want... kind of want the guys to walk through because it's like easy gold. So open it up, but maybe not enough for hoglins to really get in, because then we can use this as a place to run away from them. This little corridor. And then maybe I also do that. I mean, baby ones can still get through, but... maybe the big ones won't be able to squeeze through here. I'm pretty sure their hitbox might actually be about a block. I don't know. Either way, we'll see in the future. Hello. That's coming from over there. No! My mouse just screwed me. So I'm having an issue, and I might actually need... I should just buy the mouse, because I saw one for like 40 bucks. But I am having an issue where the mouse is double right clicking. And also where the sensor's kind of dying. So I've had this mouse since like at least 2019, so it's had a very good run. Unfortunately, you can't buy this mouse anymore. Not gold bee, we want the glowing bee. And it needs to be fed light sources. Right. And then we need another advanced beehive. Not even from eBay? I mean, they're expensive on eBay. Like, more than what I paid. Unfortunately, that's what happens when hardware starts, you know, going. People start charging through the roof for it, so yeah. I'm gonna need shears and we have campfire. So add advanced beehive. There it is. And we just need 2 honeycomb. Hey, look. It's... anyway. Right, cool. So now we have the bee box, the expansion. We have the light source to throw on here. There we go. Hey, Maya, how you doing? I put that one there. Put the oak expansion box on top. What type of bees are these? These are also diurnal. And then we just do bloop and bloop. And there we go. Let's check in here. Oh, okay. So bottles in there gives you honeycomb and honey bottles. It's just way slower. Well, that's cool to know. It's still going to be possibly faster to just, you know, it's the amount of bees that does it. There we go. Honeycomb in here. Hey, look, it ended up being 5, 6, bloody 1. Look in here, we'll grab out these combs, put the combs in here, and there we go. You think you're gonna go to bed soon? Soon that cold tomorrow, and I'm already dreading it, making you feel blah. I mean, that's very fair. And any flour for these guys as well. Just winding down for sleep after a nice long day of snuggling up to Brainy. Aww. That's cool. Alright, let's get out some flowers. Probably gonna have to actually force grow some. And I should also do the tertium furnaces. So we will sleep to force the bees out of their nest. And then I'll try and get a thumbnail as well while everything is out. Options, field of view 30. Okay, that's good. Did I give it to the glowing bees? I did. There we go. Right, I've got plenty of pictures now for thumbnails. Yeah, that's working great. Also pretty tired because a kiddo wanted to play a game called Throw Burrito, which was utter chaos. Is that like a stuffed burrito? I mean, I know that in Food World burritos are stuffed, but You know what I mean? Like a plushy one maybe? Or was it an actual, like, rolling them up in a blanket, throwing them around? Because that, you know, like, you can roll your, like, pets up into pet burritos, right? I feel so silly saying these things out loud. Also, this new music, by the way. It's so nice to hear new music. Alright, so we've got glowing bees now. And we just need a glowing comb. Then from that we get redstone. Redstone bee is a mix between glowing bee and chocolate mining bee. So that in itself is also going to be a problem. I don't know where to get chocolate mining bees from. I'm pretty sure you need to find them out in the world. Here we go, chocolate mining bee. It's in a it's in a gravel nest. This bee is solitary and can be found living alone in nests around the overworld. Look up the recipe to find where it spawns. So bees native to warm rivers and beaches are attracted to this nest. Nest must be placed in a river or beach biome to attract the bees. So here's a problem. A lot of the biomes like ruined ocean, ruined river. You can see here, ruined forest. Then ruined beach. So maybe it could just be beach. Like this could work. Hey Brainy, how you doing? Or Sneeps, whatever. How are you doing today? Oh man. Put that in there. I am a mess right now. My whole everything is a mess. These nests can go back into the nether, or at least one of them can, as a precautionary. Let's pour out these things here as well. Did it double? It did. Why? Why is it 6 and 6? Okay, so we might have to use gold to make a nugget cast, because you know this is frustrating seeing this. I put in 5 and 4. Why is there extras? You know. Annoying. I'm pretty sure you need 2, but we'll put in 1. No, actually, I'll do 2 because I can always pour out the other as an ingot. Got to relax with a cutie today, I heard. You're a mess every day. Yeah. Putting you on the TV, leaving compound to lurk to... No, I'll be up to fix up the bathroom light at some stage. No! I accidentally made molten rose gold because of the copper in there. Oh, dude. Alright, whatever. We'll pour it out. Accidental alloys are the worst. Yeah, I mean, this one here is fine. This is how you get silk touch. So, I mean... We already have silk touch on this pickaxe, but we can use this for... Is it literally only... Oh wait, no, we can use it for other things as well. We can use it for trims. We can make like pastel pink trims. What I might do is pour out the ingots that I can, then I'll break the smeltery to remove any additional liquids, and then we'll just start again. Yeah, I totally forgot the copper and gold mix. So that gold that I just used is gone forever. 4 ingots. And we don't have heaps of gold right now. So that makes it even worse. Alright, break the smeltery. Oh wait, no, hang on. No, you need to pour it out and then break the table. There we go. May as well make something that can be used in the iron. Alright. Try this again. Yeah, so we'll make a nugget cast as well. Seems like it'll be worth. There we go. And it only used 1 ingot. I'm pretty sure in the past they used 2, right? Anyway, throw that in there. Actually, the ingot cast can stay. Look, you can see my mouse doing the thing. Sometimes when I click, you see it go away for a moment. And then it comes back. That's my mouse. It's my mouse screwing me. I gotta make a mod called Tinker's Deconstruct, and it just adds a smeltery that undoes alloys. That would be... Oh, that'd be like a centrifuge or something then, right? I'll take credit for that one when you make it. Spins alloys so fast they separate. Yeah, so these are working great. The glowing bees are now giving us glowing combs, so we will take that, we'll throw that in there. Throw that in there. There we go. So yeah, so now we need to get chocolate bees, which is the gravel nest, and probably feeding it gravel. That's too normal, just make a regular smeltery multi-block, but upside down. Must be placed above head. Watch out for hot lava, for hot metals. Anyway, that's cool. It's doing the thing. These guys here are doing the thing. They're doing the thing. I'm going to try and get another thumbnail here. If I can get one that's a bit cleaner. Thing is, there's lots of bees, there's lots of glass panels and stuff as well. What if I can hold a flower and they look at me? Hello, over here please. Or even like that. I'm trying to think of the frame as well. Yeah, cool. So now we're getting glowstone dust from that. So if we want just pure combs, actually they might actually just give us beehives regardless of that, and this is only for honey. Yeah, I don't know. Anyhoozle. Yeah, so I don't... Oh, yeah, we're doing the gravel thing. Sorry, I'm scatterbrained. So to make a gravel nest, we just need another wood sword. Might actually be worth just putting some... Oh, we have oak planks. Never mind. Then gravel. There's some gravel. And then we'll also keep some on us to possibly feed the nest. Alright, that there. We've got bee cages. That's good. What do they need? They just need flowers. Cool. Okay. So, make the nest. There it is. Gravel nest. And we get onto the ruined beach here. Nest is empty. So to get a chocolate bee to spawn, we need to give it a honey treat. Of course, why didn't I see that one coming, right? I'll get out a couple honey treats in case it takes a few. Give it a honey treat. Yeah, that's 5 minutes. It's night time. That'll take us right through to daytime, actually. So what we'll do is we'll make tertium furnaces instead while we wait. So that's going to be 18. 20, 22. No. 18, 22, 26, 28. Excuse me. There's 28 prudentium. Get out this boy. That was nowhere near enough. Oh, of course, we need 28, so 28 times 4. So that's like 100. Me and math do not mix. There we go. Okay, first up, the blocks. There's our 2 prudentium blocks. I will also put these in here. I need 4 for the 2 ingots, so 8. And then 2 for that. Right. Then we need the iron prosperity mix. Okay, we don't have any. So we'll make a few of them as well. We actually need 2 lots, so 16. You need at least more than 6 prudentium, yeah. I got that. Eventually. I was a bit late, but I got there. Right, there is those guys. 2, 3, 4. They go here. We need the furnaces, so I may as well go over here and craft them up here. Placing these is going to be a pain in my backside. I forgot the furnaces do that now. that frightened me. Okay. There we go. There are our 2 tertium furnaces. Put this one here. This one here. And there we go. So now we've gone from a cooking speed of 160 and fuel efficiency to 135 to cooking speed 250 and fuel efficiency 170. So I'm actually going to have to capture 2 of these bees. We're only about halfway through the night. Now would be a good time to sleep now that we don't have to wait much longer. Nice. Right, now we only have to wait a minute, right? So, very, very good. I should have made more advanced Venus. We've got that. We've got the campfire. We need the honeycomb. Give honeycomb. Alright. Bee nest. We're speed making this thing. Campfire, that, and shears. Hey, I did it. How long do we have? 11 seconds. Yeah. Thank you. Just straight away. Alright, we'll use a few treats here to make it a lot faster. So instead of 5 minutes, it's now about 2.5. Then we need the expansion box. This is the one that I haven't remembered how to craft yet. Oh, it's also probably the simplest recipe. Dunzo. So we put this one here. This one here is full of honey. I wonder if you can shear these. Or if they'll even continue to produce if they're full. You know, science. Oh, one of my crystalline bees is gone. Do they die out? Oh no. So you might have to be like actively breeding them. Oh no, dude, no. Oh wait, no, you're up here. How? Hello. Here, look, you can go back in here. There you go. How did you get out? It could be because those bees are smaller, that they can fit in between the glass. This might be something that I have to test. Anyway, we need to put a flower down on that. And actually what we can do is put the chocolate bee in there already as well. And just make sure that this bee here, yeah, it's back to 3. Okay, yeah, that's really odd. I don't understand. Right, and you now have only 30 seconds. I feel like we're timing this all out pretty well. Also, what I should have done is put my nether portal over there and made this whole island nether. That's kind of what I did. When the aquatic update first came out, I had a small plot of land, not too dissimilar to this actually. Oh, hello. Hey. Thank you. Yeah, not too dissimilar to this, and I put my nether portal on there and then put lily pads across to it. Now, obviously, lily pads aren't something that we can get very easily in this mod pack. But again, anyone who remembers, that was also the vineyard build that I talk about occasionally. Hello? Why aren't you? Why aren't you? There we go. Might have to put down some more feeding tablets. I do not know. Awesome. Yeah, so we're getting to a point now where we can, those bees look so happy in their tiny bee box. It's going to become bigger. Do you need to go, like, can you not go in here? Are you having troubles, my friend? Do you need to go back to your nest? No, because they showed the slime bee, which is a solitary bee, right? I don't think we have slime bees in here. We could turn cactus into slime balls with the equal exchange. Actually, we're getting kind of close to this. We only really need the brewing stands. But yeah, so something about these chocolate bees, they're not liking this area. Their home is technically the oak beehive here. You know, I'm gonna reset them. So I'll grab both of them, and then that, and that. There we go. We come down, have a look. They are eating. Okay, that one has pollen. This one now has pollen. Do you need to go to a regular beehive? Probably not. How do chocolate bees work, man? This is annoying. So annoying. Alright, anyway. Redstone bees are a product of glowing bees and chocolate mining bees. So probably have to set up another small area for breeding bees where they're not going to, you know, get out of the way. Or get out of the area. Maybe just have to wait a bit longer. Yeah, the chocolate bees seem weird. Where's the modpack creator when you need them? I don't know much about productive bees. Actually, if anyone else knows about productive bees, if you've played all the mods or something, that would be fantastic. Whoa, microphone. Hey. Sorry. Slack it. Mate, that was ages ago. You're a bit late to the punch there, but... The bee mod scares me. I mean, so it's not super bad, right? We got started. We got the crystalline bees in. But it's these solitary bees now that are giving me issues. There we go. You know, just keep expanding the grass, even though I'm sure a lot of people will say it's stupid, don't do that. It's a waste of dirt. But there's dirt like everywhere, so... And it just helps make the world feel more complete. Oh, we could also make a tertium watering can. That'd be another good idea. So that one requires 4, so we'll need 16 predentium. There's 16. Never mind, we're gonna need 32. No. So that is 4. Yeah, I meant 32 predentium. Wait, did I say predentium in the first place? Right. Bees generate resource better if your base looks nice. I mean, I do more if my base looks nice. Because I actually want to be in the world rather than looking at something that doesn't look very nice. I'm going to need a few more. Oh, we're actually going to need to make some more prosperity. So we'll head down to the geode shortly. Alright, so we need some... Oh lord, how do you do this again? That one. Okay. I did have the right idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Four bone meal. 4 inferium. And there we go. We have upgraded our watering can to now 7 by 7. Next upgrade, we'll be able to do this whole area. Like that's nuts. Yeah, so that does 9 by 9. But to get Imperium, we need the Todium infusion crystal, which is done in the runic altar using all the tier 2 essences. So yeah, so it's a it's a bit of a far one. These chocolate bees still aren't going into their hive. So are they just used for breeding? Do we need to put them in an actual nest and not... Let's have a look here. Chocolate. There we go. So it looks like they're just good for breeding. It doesn't look like they produce any resource. So maybe they just need a regular bee nest. So we'll try that. I don't have a regular bee nest in here. Also, we'll probably be logging off soon. We've been live for like 3 hours. Just good for breeding. Are we talking about me? Wow. There you go. There's a regular beehive. I want to put this in here, but I don't want to kill the bees either. So if I start from here, put the... So campfires aren't needed for that, so we'll break this one. No! Okay, never mind. I broke the campfire being like, yeah, I'll just get the campfire back. Nope. Okay. That one there. You there. You here. I need my glass panes. And good, I already have my trapdoors. So we get the trapdoor here, pane here. You are not getting out that easily, mate. Then really quickly, that. Alright, so there's a vanilla bee nest in there now. Oh, beehive, sorry. Why do you actually need to go into your nest? Oh no. Alright, we'll try that as well. It's a shovel, so we do that. Get out our gravel nest. Okay, so this is going to have to be very, very quick. No! It placed upwards. Oh, but it went in. Oh, well, that's also going to be a problem. Because then when they come out, they're going to face straight up, so... There we go. Alright, then we just need to make another gravel nest for that boy, and then it should be all good. Alright. There we go. We've got another gravel nest, and we'll just put that one next to it. And yeah. Then we'll probably have to think about ending up the broadcast. Because yeah, it's been a long one for me, so. There we go. And you there. Go, my friend. You have a bee nest now. Yeah, like over here. Come on. You can do it. It's right there. It's decided it's not going to behave. So one of the bees went in. Actually, hang on. What if I use a flower to lure it? Hey, over here. Buddy, over here. Hey. No, it's trying to get out through here. Maybe it sees a way out that I don't. I am so confused by this. Anyway, we'll take out all the combs so that we can see if they produce with full honey in there. Because if not, that's going to be a problem, and we're still going to have to put in our redstone solutions once we get redstone. Like I said, we're getting pretty close now, so. I'm a mess. Oh, there we go. Alright, so they're all coming out now. Like, surprise! I might actually have to look up how to do the bees here. I'm extremely confused. Nice. Also, I just realized we don't need pasture seeds anymore. We can just like silk touch the grass and re-inject it somewhere else. And because we lost that other campfire, we'll grab this one. It all works out. Yeah, so it's literally just that chocolate bee that's having an issue. And it looks like they're still producing combs even though they are full of honey. So that was good for science. But we might have to breed them still. Also, we should put some moss carpets down around here, give it some more texture. And maybe even just scatter in some parts of moss. Actually, even some coarse dirt, brown concrete, through to moss, where we've been walking the most. So like through here. And then maybe have it trail off as we go each direction. Yeah, I don't know what this bee is seeing. So I'm going to grab you and put you there. There you go. So now it should see that as its nest. Its endurance is weak. I've noticed. Right, let's get some flowers. And then we can think about breeding the glowing bee with the chocolate bee. To try and get a redstone bee. Might even have to maybe consider building enclosures for these things all over, even if they're all small. Oh, but then that means individual redstone systems. Come on, buddy. Come over here. Come on. I know you're looking at me. Why don't you like it? This bee is so confusing. Wow. I'm just confused in general. Hello. He's holding a battle sign. Can I have that sign? Nope. So rude. Alright, so which two do we need to breed together? It is the glowing and the chocolate one with any flower. And then if we get redstone bees, do they need to be cleared out? It feels like they are moving very, very slow. Let's just put one in there. And in here as well. There we go. Alright, come on. I've had enough waiting. I want to finish this up so I can, like, you know, consider sleep. Even a little more. There we go. Alright. So the glowing bee and the chocolate bee. Hey, buddy. We have a redstone bee. Guys, this is the beginning of redstone. We're going to have to make another one though. This guy here probably has a breed cooldown, right? Yeah, 280 seconds. So, what's that? About 5 minutes from this point. Right, let's get 2 more flowers. And we will also breed these 2. There you are. Hey, little buddy. Alright, we now have 2 redstone bees. That feels good. Actually, that... Oh, the chocolate bee went into the nest. Hello? There are no bees in this location that will move into this nest. Oh! Okay, so I get it. It's because they're solitary bees, they don't feel the need to move in because there can only be one. Okay.
There can be only one.
Yeah, so that appears to be the problem. But yeah, so we have redstone bees now. And now we just need to make the bee nest and everything. And clean out my inventory just a little bit. Like that, like that. That gives us 2 spaces. The gravel can go back in here. That gives us another. These boys in there. I can probably throw out the stone slabs. Get rid of these slabby jabbies. There we go. Put the stone in there. The oak logs we're still kind of using. There you go. Do we have the crafter in this update? Oh, we have the sequential fabricator, which is probably the closest to the crafter you're going to get. Yeah.
There can be only one.
Right, so look, we actually have inventory space now, which I'm happy about. So we do this, we get the wooden shears, we've got a campfire, we got the beehive, just need to get 3 honeycomb, I think it is. There we go. We make the extendo-matic. What's it called? The oak expansion box. Actually, wait, hang on. There are 3 boxes in here. Is this one here even being used? Why am I making more? You know what? It's worth making them still. Yeah, so we have the beehive, the oak expansion box. So the beehive go here. Never mind. Wood planks go here. Beehive go here. It goes there. Campfire go here. Shears go here. Hello? Oh, I put in the expansion box, not the hive. There we go. Alright, so now we have... I wonder if I can move this nest. To have the chocolate bee move into the next one. There we go. Because there are no bees that will move into this area, so I probably just destroyed it. That's the chocolate bee here. Let's put that on there. Then it should say nest is empty. No bees in this location that will move into this nest. This is going to be interesting. Alright, let's put down the redstone bees into this nest. There we go. Then we just need to wait for them to grow up. What do redstone bees need? Redstone bee. Might have like a type. Redstone bees need redstone blocks. Oh wait, hang on. Or we need redstone at first, dude. So we need glowstone lamp, a redstone torch, redstone block, redstone dust, or redstone ore. So let's look up if there's any ways we can kind of cheese this. Redstone torch requires torch. Redstone dust. Is the ores in there? This is probably going to be the way to go. The equal exchange. You can get it from witches. That's a jukebox. Redstone comb. Redstone block. Or the... So it's going to be either the redstone essence or the alchemy catalyst. Why aren't you getting into this nest, dude? Like, you can. It's fine. will they do it without it? Have a look at this. So this one here, we need the brewing stand, which requires the blaze rods. So that's either finding a fortress or... No, that's blaze, 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 blaze. Hell's blazes. Yeah, so it's blaze essence then. That's how we will have to do that one. It's a tier 4 seed, dude. So it will also take a while for us to get to. Alright, well, look, we've started bees. We got new armor upgrade. Decorated up a bit. We got in, yeah, we started the bees. What else was there? Actually, I don't know if there's too much more, to be honest. Oh, gold! Gold is like the thing there. But yeah, to get a gold comb, that would be really, really sick. So it looks like we'll need to possibly work on that exchange. That's not what it's called. It's in Britannia. This one, the alchemy catalyst. Yeah, so we've got ender pearls and mana pearls. We've got living rock. We've got gold. It's literally just the brewing stand. If we look up blaze essence, to make blaze seeds is a lot. You also need blazing comb. Hang on, but then how do you make blazing... I am so confused. So blazing comb is 40% chance from blazing bees. To make blazing bees, it's nomad bees and magmatic bees put together, but what do they need? They need blaze mesh, which requires blaze rods. Yeah, so it looks like our next thing will be to find a nether fortress to continue. Oh, that's frustrating. Well, while I'm here, let's at least take a look. Oh, look, there's a fortress actually right here. It's not super... There's our bee. We can recapture that bee, actually. If I could be bothered chasing after it. Yeah, so there is a nether fortress. That's about 5 blocks or 7 blocks right there. So let's just go on the assumption that it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Then we do that distance again. 60, 90... 150, 200 to 250, 300. Okay, so if we go like in this sort of pattern in an L shape, it'd be about 400 to 500 blocks away. That's not the worst. Could definitely be a lot worse. From here, we should also be able to get soul sand and nether wart. So yeah, pretty happy about that. Hello. You're not even worried about me. What the hell? Yeah, he's like scared of me. Anyway, yeah, so pretty much right through that wall over here is the thingy. So that's probably what we'll... Ow. Why you hit? What did I do to you? Huh? Punk? That's right. Yeah, so next time we'll probably be going into the nether again, nether fortress, go beat up some blazes, because we need we need blaze rods to make the equal exchange, and then we need the equal exchange to make redstone, which we then need to get the redstone bees working. So that's a hell of a thing, isn't it? Like, that is a process. But yeah, either way, that is what it... Actually, what we should do is also make a helmet as well. But I will do that probably off stream, but we need the extra defense, so... Yeah, we've been live for 3.5 hours. Once again, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you have enjoyed this, be sure to let me know. The VODs have been coming up on the YouTube channel, so if you want to see them, there are 2 up now. 1 more releasing in about 2.5 hours. Number 3 is coming out tonight. They're releasing 1 week after they're streamed here on Twitch, and the reason for that is because Twitch holds on to VODs for 10 days. So we want to give the, Twitch thing the best chance it can. And then, then after a week, then it's up on YouTube forever. So yeah, so if you want to check them out, that's the VOD channel right there. But yeah, we didn't get heaps and heaps and heaps done, but we definitely made an important step towards progression. I hate my inventory right now, by the way. It is such a mess. Oh, and I'll also farm some prosperity. Oh wait, hang on. I said we were going to go look at the geode because I've actually done a bit of work clearing it out. So I'll quickly show you guys that one as well. And then I'll head off. But yeah, it's been good. I'm glad that the internet didn't drop out. We're having intermittent issues with the internet right now where it just drops out randomly for like hours at a time. So anyway, here we go. Here is Geode. This is the one I've been working on the most. As you can see here, it looks very, very spiky. Still have a bit to do in the ceiling, but it's almost done. So very, very cool. Anyway, we're going to, whoa, like, there we go. I'm going to end up the stream here. Thanks everyone so much for watching. Don't forget to follow if you aren't already. And yeah, like I said, check out the VOD channel, and if you want to see more of me and hear more of my voice, there is also the main channel with flight sim content as well. Anyway, thanks everyone so much. I will see you again in the next day or 2. Like I said, I'm really enjoying playing this pack, so I definitely want to be doing as much of this as possible, even if it is frustrating. I'll learn about the bees off stream as well. Anyway, everyone, take care. I will see you in the next one. Till then, ciao.